in this class. I'm just playing with you. But I am recording this so that I can post this for other students to see this.
What we record?
Oh man, I just made faces all in the camera and everything.
What a camera in?
Pretty face.
I'm over here like.
The camera is back there. Look back so you can see it.
Oh, I gotta sign a consent form for you.
I'm recording this. Get out. I'm going to record this session so I can post it for the students.
I don't like it.
Yes. But it's only going to be shared with students who have questions.
Get them in shape, Dr. Smith.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me.
The girl said she needs a consent form. Like, yeah. If anyone does not want to be recorded right now, you can leave.
Okay.
But I'm going to help you
Leave
with
up
this
Dr. D.
because
Put your purse in front of the
assignments
camera.
have to be posted. Now, this is my last day with you.
We already did all this time.
I'm going to check. Check. Hey, come here. What's your name?
I'm dead shit.
And watch your dispositions.
No, man.
Okay. Well,
Excuse me, Dr. Spencer, you know what we have to do? You know what we do? And you come with something for us to fill out on you about your disposition. So watch your disposition. I'm checking you. I know how you act in my class, but I'm also seeing how you are acting with Dr. Spencer. Your disposition. Part of being admitted to teacher education. And some of you may not be recommended. And it may not be because you're not smart enough, you just don't know how to talk to people and react. Okay, I'm finished. Go right on.
but this is my first time doing this, by the way, so I'm just kind of playing this by ear. So just bear with me. All right, but what I am doing is to look at just the names of people that's already turning their assignments, because I want to make sure that you have everything there. And I want to make sure that it looks like a portfolio as opposed to just documents just attached. You understand? You got me? So that's the purpose of today. And I have only 20 minutes remaining to finish this up. Only 20 minutes. That's the last one. All right. So now let's quickly look at Ms. Barnes' assignment so we can check hers out. And she does have a portfolio up. She has the philosophy. This is her assignment for the philosophy, and it's in. Everything looks good. And I can go in and assess this document right now. How we assess it is to just click on the link that says assessment, and we're looking for certain items. You have access to these rubrics, so you can see what they look like, all right? So, but the main thing that I want you to look at is to make sure that your items are posted and copied and pasted into the template. You got me? That's what's important. That's what's most important. So let's take a look at the next student, just very quickly. Ms. Butler. See, who's Ms. Butler? Yes, of course. There you go. And you can see just a different, she's using the original template in the first place. This is the template that we created. And it's okay that the other student used the other one because the assignment is still the same. You see all of the other items in the table of contents? That's fine. That is okay. Because I don't know if she has her other items up there, but let's just take a look. Why I chose teaching, here it is. Everything is there. This is what we look for when we're looking at portfolios. For those people that have not finished theirs, I want you to, if you have emailed to yourself, if you're typing them up, you can type them right here, in that template. And what I would do is walk around and help those students. And once I look at your portfolios, if it's clear with Dr. Shields, you may leave. Okay? Because I need to make sure that everything is there. I know, right? The girl started smiling. I love that part. I love that. Okay, let's go to the next student. Very quickly. Well, that's what we should do. How many education majors do we have in here? All of you. Now, do you see the way that I am? I'm driving my instruction. It doesn't leave you any room for students to act up or have misbehavior in the classroom. If you continue to drive your instruction the way that I'm doing, you won't have problems in your classroom. Only problems that occur in your classroom is when you have that downtime and you give students a chance to just act out. You see it? You know how it was when you were in school. It's the same thing. Teachers had all that dead space, didn't know what to do. Students started acting up. But if you have an assignment after assignment after assignment and you're continually grading things and students are aware of your expectations, you won't have problems in your classroom. Okay, good. So let's keep going. Let's look at the next student. Here we go. Oh, I love that heading. Love it. Who's our teacher Campbell? We go. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Love that heading. But you see, I'm giving you a chance to see other people's work so you can be creative. Because one thing that I found out when it comes to being creative, sometimes we just don't know what else we can do with it. Right? We don't know what else we can do with it. But by you seeing someone else's work, that's why in our conceptual framework we call it reflective practitioner. You have to be a reflective practitioner so you can reflect on your own work and then revise it to meet the standards or the criteria that is necessary. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to Haskins. Who's Haskins? Yes, ma'am. Okay, now what she did was just to attach the document. Haskins, what you need to do right now, log into Livetext. Are you in?
Yeah.
Good, good. Go to your dashboard. Let's look at this date here. Let's make sure that the date is, let's go back over here, assignment. And that was why I chose teaching. You can withdraw that assignment. Let me show you. Go to your dashboard.
I'm here.
Click on my philosophy. View assignment. Yes. Withdraw submission. Okay. Good. Go down a little bit. I guess that there. You can open that document up. Just go ahead and open it up. Very good. Now what we're going to do is just kind of click that middle button. Yeah. Click that middle button just so we can see the other screen. Move it over to the side. Perfect. Over here. So let's find out where is that template. Attach files. Livetext documents. There it is. Click in the box on. So okay. Click in the box here. Very good. And attach files. Good. There it is. Now it is this one. I'm going to click on this philosophy there. Yeah, absolutely. So now it's going to, it will attach it to your program. Okay, so now you have it in there. We just had to make sure it was there.
It was always right here.
Good. So now, since you already have it, let's go ahead and submit it. Let's go to the top of the submit.
There's no way for it to capitalize a P in philosophy. But that's not it. See from the philosophy. But you know that. Perfect. Absolutely. Oh, so you are familiar with the program. Absolutely. Go to the top. Continue step 3. And scroll down. Or we can just get rid of it. Can we just click that on too? And submit assignment. Boom. You're there. Alright? Now, I want to show you what just happened. She had her document already. She had everything already set. So let me click back on with the assignments where we had my philosophy. I think we're at Haskins again.
Yes.
Alright? Her assignment was already there. She just going to attach it to the screen. Look at that. There it is. All the thing she did was just go in, boom, attach it. She's finished.
It's green.
It's a,
It's a skin.
it is a theme that you can put in there. You have different themes. I wish I had someone. Oh goodness, I'm almost out of time. All right, the themes. You can change the color of your programs. Start to do this here. Go to the top. And yet, I'll show you on one of the Alright? You see this button? Watch it very carefully. Oh, she doesn't know. This button that looks like has a color scheme. Click on it. You have a variety of themes you can choose. Yeah. Alright, got you. When you're back at your first screen, you have this button that looks like a little color bar. You can click the color bar, and you have a variety of color schemes you can choose from. So you just click one, and just insert select style. That's it. Are you there?
What is it?
Go ahead. What's the question?
Oh, I was trying to log in because it was telling me that my login. It wouldn't let me log in. It didn't let me log in. No. I'm logged in.
Oh, you log in now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Once you click on your document and you go to your template and the assignment, you can click on the little color bar.
Yeah, you're there. Let's go. It's right there. Begin assignment, which is, go down, because there's a bunch of assignments you have to do. View assignment. No, yeah, those are other classes, but they haven't put anything out there.
Oh, okay.
So, look at it. Go down. We have to open it up. This is not. This is your portfolio. Here it is. Change colors.
Do you think we should do that?
Yeah. It personalizes your portfolio.
Olivia,
Go ahead.
the grades
What
are
are my assignments? It looks so short.
the
on here.
presentation. Yeah.
Like, I know I wrote more than that.
Okay, what happens, very good question. She asked, why does her assignment, she was working on one document. And what happened was, she was working on one document which was attached to an assignment. And then she started working on another document that was attached to another assignment. Both of those documents didn't communicate with one another. What I would recommend is to the last document that you worked on, which is now saved to your documents, in your document folder, which is here. That's the last one. The last one that you worked on is now in your documents. But the other documents are just attached to the assignments. You had why I chose teaching attached to one, and then my teaching philosophy attached to another. They don't communicate. But the last one that you worked on is now stored in your documents. So now what she wants to do is make sure she puts her, attaches her last working document into the template that she wants, right? So now what you would do is go to the one that you're working on, that you would like to attach to it, the one that's not there.
So go back to my dashboard and go to view assignment.
Yes, go back to dashboard and then view that assignment. Click the X on that assignment. Click the X on that assignment, get rid of it, attach the file of the last document that you worked on, boom, it's there. So you do not have to redo anything, it's already there. Alright, so this assignment, she's already, go back to your dashboard, let me walk you through it. And the one that you're not pleased with is what assignment? Go
Not
to
pleased with my philosophy.
Got you. Okay. Let's go to scroll up now. Oh, you've already submitted that one. Got you. All right. Let me change the date on that growth portfolio, because she started working on her growth portfolio prior to. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, let me change that date for you then. Growth portfolio is here. I left that one at the 15th. So edit that. Here. Change it to the 29th. Save assignment. Refresh that page.
Okay.
And now it's there. You see it? Now she can withdraw the assignment. Now let me keep going because I have other students that I need to check on before we end this class session here. Then we're at dashboard and we're here checking for assignments there. Good. I think the last one we were looking at, let me go back to assignments. I think it's my portfolio. Yeah, my philosophy. That's where we were. Good. I think we left with Jackson. How do you say your first name?
She's not here.
Okay.
Destiny.
Join.
Yes.
Good. So yours is already there. Let's check yours out. Because you're still working. You have your philosophy, which is already there. Yeah, love it. Love it. Good. Good. All right. Next one. Keep going. Little. Good. Yes, there we go. Perfect. You see it? See how it all looks? Keep going. Victor.
He's not here.
All right. Weakness. Good, good. So everybody has their information in. Very good. Awesome. I didn't get you. Did I get you? What's your name? You are Barner. Got you. Yes, ma'am. All right. Next one, and the last session that I have time for, we'll look at growth portfolio. I think that's one that we really need to pay attention to just for a moment, because we may have to go back out and delete that assignment, the attached assignment, and then reattach the other assignment in there. Because we've worked on why I chose teaching, my teaching philosophy, so now we need to start adding some other items in there. Okay, so for right now, let's look at Varner. It should pop up sometime soon. It's still working. Sometimes the computer just gets caught up. Let's go this way. Teaching growth portfolio again. Okay. Brown. There it is. Good. And these are all the sections that we're looking for. There we go. You see it? So now when I click on each one of those tabs, I should see everything, right? Who is Brown? Who's Brown? His name. Let's go out of his and click on who's Butler. So Butler, before I click on it, so we need to make sure before I click on it, is everything there? Have you done everything? Why I chose except resume? But you can go in and do that one now, right? You have it with you? But we have to put it in, because this is part of a standard that you have to meet. You have to do this. Now, I need this done by Friday, tomorrow Friday, or at least Monday, because I have other things that I have to do. You got me? Because I need to go in and assess your writing. I have things to do. This is a favor. You're the first class that I've worked with. And I need to make sure that everybody has their stuff together so I can showcase what you have been doing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I need it done.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Yeah, I love that. That compliance. You already got yours.
I haven't seen any resumes, though. Has anyone turned in a resume to me? A couple of you. Okay, I need to see those. You can email them to me, and I can get them VW Shields too at AOL.
And Dr. DeShields, I know I went to your office and you said that for the growth portfolio, we only needed to do up to the educate my philosophy. We didn't need to submit the resume, letters, and all that in there.
But no, you don't. But I need to see the resume. That's important.
That's just hard copies.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. When you get to this part, and you have the letters, application, recommendation, thank you for the interview, yada, yada, those are important parts. But if Dr. D says you don't need those, you can just delete those sections.
Okay.
Got me? If that's what she said, that's what you do. I will not give you anything extra. If that's what she said, you do not need to do. But I think it's important that you do put your resume in there.
Right.
I think it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And those
your
letters
resume
are
will
important
grow
as
with you.
well. You know, not as important as a resume, but I just want them to.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
And to be honest with you, you can find generic letters like these
Right.
on the web. Only thing you're doing is practicing. You're practicing. You are preparing yourself for your career, because you need to make sure that you have a sample outgoing letter, a cover letter that you send to the employer to identify some of your strengths and some of the attributes that you can bring to the school, to the principal. You need to start that right away. You need to have a sample application, but those are so, just, they change. So, I can understand you may not need to have that one. A recommendation letter, maybe you need to have a recommendation letter from someone.
Yeah, what I was going to say, they can write, I told them that they could write that letter of recommendation themselves from me. You follow me?
Yes.
That would be giving, but now, I also told them that they can also get one from their observation, field observation, you follow me?
Yes.
And put it in that portfolio as well.
Absolutely. Perfect. And thank you for your interview. You need to go through that one.
Right.
You really need to do that one because that sometimes when people go for interviews, they don't send that thank you note.
And that makes a difference.
Because let's just say you didn't get that particular job. But if there's another opening that comes up and if you've submitted a thank you note and if it's very well written, they will remember you. So you need that edge that'll get you in there, get you foot in the door. And introductory parents, philosophy, just link those sections. And I think that's it. So what I would do is give you this last 5 minutes to work on your own. If you have any questions, please ask me. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to make sure I'm confused. It's not required, but it's the post-it stuff. Right. The stuff you want is hand in hard copies, Steve, it's not required, but it's posted on Livetext, right? Okay.
So, but you still want, but you do want us to, sit on Livetext, right?
With you writing it anyway, it's not no information.
Right, exactly. You said it. Since y'all got this special session, you don't have to do things, right? Just say it, because that's straightforward. And then,
Dr. D,
Highlight it, control.
her resume is
you can't get rid of the tabs.
Her resume is so bad.
But she said that we
It's
could
like-
do those
So
ones.
that's it.
You just have to turn it on.
So you need to
Like,
look
she
at
wants
some
a hard
samples.
copy
Remember I told you to use the
copy
career services webpage.
So we
I
have
had
to
one
They have
there,
some
but they
samples.
keep sending mine back.